would just do a surprise live face reveal. In Homestead. Um, we're live seeing if anybody joins in on us. And that's okay if no one does. They can watch us later. I know Saturday night. So we're closing in on 80 subs, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just go live because I really appreciate my garden champions. I really appreciate everybody that supported me. I really appreciate everybody that tunes in, and I appreciate that there's so many people that are interested in this topic of gardening, especially post whatever we just went through, whatever is in the future. You see my chicken coop in the background. That's a Home Depot bucket, not a sponsor. But yeah, there's some Lowe's ones here and there too, not a sponsor. Not yet. Not yet. So I just want to talk about, why we started this crazy concept of having like a food forest or having a homestead, during the pandemic. It really shocked me to see things unavailable. No bread, no toilet paper, um, no vegetables, just simple things. Seeing people stocking up on frozen foods and people waiting until something happened to stock up. So I told myself, no, that's not going to happen to me. So every year since then, we started planting. So we planted things that will provide food for us. And eventually we picked up the chickens. You know, you always want to make sure you're allowed to have chickens where you are. Some places you can, some places you can't. Some places you can under certain circumstances, and that's kind of where we fall. Um, but as you can tell, you don't normally hear it in the videos, but we're by like a major road, major loud. I have to edit out a lot, kind of use AI to kind of tamper down that sound. But it's not a bad area we're in. It's not a whole lot of crime. I've got great neighbors that understand, and the occasional bribe of a dozen eggs don't hurt. Like, hey, I got some extra eggs. You want them? Don't worry about that noise. Don't You didn't hear nothing. You know. But I got some people watching. Welcome, garden champions. Sorry, I look like a wreck. I've been sick for a few days. I can't tell if if you can hear it in my videos or not. It's been it's been pretty bad. Here's um. So whoever's watching, just give us a quick shout out in the comments. Wow, 8 people. This is my first live, guys. I did the face reveal on a video, and like no one saw it, and I was like, wow, no one cares. All right, well, I deleted it, but I decided I want to connect with you guys. Um, and I want to show you I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular person like you, and you can do this too. You can have these things that I have. You can learn how to grow these things. You can make these amazing things happen for you. Um, and all you gotta do is just one step at a time, one plant at a time. Every time you plant something, it's an investment in your future, and it's an investment in your land too. Do we have any chats going on? Nope. No one saying anything. That's fine. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Anyway, that means a lot to me. Um, it's Saturday night. I'm sure everybody's out having fun, and you should be. It should be a time where you sit back, you kick back, and you relax a little. I'm having a little soda. Um, but you know, this is what it's all about. You plant something, and you're proud of it. You plant something, you have the chickens going, you have things going, and then you sit back and you look at it. You say, you know what, this is good. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've done. Um, I'm looking forward to the things that I get. What's this? 9 plus 10. What's 9 plus 10? What's that supposed to be? Is this a new 6-7? Is that what I'm supposed to say? You're not supposed to say so. So some of you might know me from the metaverse. When I'm not gardening, when I'm not wrangling chickens, I build in Meta Horizon. My name is Pickwick, and that's kind of what I go by. So some of you might be seeing me for the first time. Um, I hope so. I hope so. It's I've I'm very lucky that I have a position where I can earn money doing something I love at my own pace. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. And that, huh? Yeah, I can see it. My wife Sammer is kind of in there watching the chat too. But yeah, I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do something I love in my own time, meet people. My name, Pickwick. That's my name. And since you're here, and it's my first, I will tell you the origin story behind Pickwick. So, when my youngest niece was just learning how to talk, she couldn't say my real name, and she called me Pick, and that kind of stuck. And then I started using it for different things online, and they always wanted like a last name, so I did like Wick, like John Wick. So my name is Pickwick, and I love it. We call each other that all the time. And my wife is Sammers, and her kind of nickname was Tad because she couldn't say Sam. But it's kind of neat how you get these little nicknames and these little monikers. But what are you guys growing? Tell me, people that are watching, put it in the chat. What are you growing? I'm curious. I've shown you what I have. I want to know: are you doing grapes? Are you starting off with just tomatoes and peppers? That's how I did growing up. We always had John. Hello, John. We always had tomatoes and peppers, and we did grapes, and that was total disaster because I didn't know you had to trellis them, and it was just one big trellis, and it fell over when it got windy. Um, then I started doing asparagus. But let me know, guys. What do you grow at home? I'm curious. Home growing really kind of started with victory gardens during the war. People would grow just tomatoes, purple grapes. All right, nice, nice, nice. I've got Concord grapes, and I had a video where I'm thinning them out because they will overproduce, and you'll end up with just a ton of terrible grapes. Or you can thin them back, and you'll get some that are really good, and you'll get better quality over quantity. Which, I mean, quantity can be good if you got a plan for a bunch of them and you want to like either juice them or, but for fresh eating, you want nice big crispy, grapes all the way from Oregon, huh? Wow. I really appreciate all you guys, and I appreciate you people that have just tuned in. Just so you know, I know it's Saturday night, and I just kind of said, you know what? Why don't we just go live? Why don't we just go live? Say hi to my friends. Say hi to the people that are supporting me. Again, busy road. The road don't care. The road don't cry for no one. Just keeps on going. Um, you know, that's a good way to start. Something simple. You set up something like a grapevine. I mean, you've got jelly, you've got juice, and you got wine. You can make wine out of that. A little bit of educating yourself, and that's something that is an investment in your land, and that will keep coming back and getting better every year. You know, um, yeah, it's why not? And anyone, and right now, pretty much all of us, unless you're what 5 6 years old, lived through the pandemic. You understand now that, hey, maybe it's good to have a backup plan. Maybe it's good to have things here that can support you. Well, it may not save your life if there's no food whatsoever, but it makes life a little nicer, especially if they say don't go out anymore. You got a garden of Eden in your backyard. Walk around, pick things, watch things grow. preserve things. My wife does a lot of preserving of these things. So we have things set back from like 2 years ago. Um, but yeah, this live's going a lot better than I thought it would. Honestly, we've had quite a few people kind of cycle in and out. Um, any other questions, guys? Anything you want to know? Anything you're curious about? Oh, nice. What kind of peach tree, Jennifer? I'll give you a minute for it to. So we'll have a little soda. Apple's good too. Apples, you can do a lot with an apple tree. That's the one thing I have to be careful with. I can't have too many trees. Just peaches, regular little peaches. That's okay. Do a lot with them too. I mean, you got pies, preserves, fresh eating, and you can make, wine out of it if you wanted to. Um, you can even dehydrate them. If you get yourself like a little dehydrator, you can dehydrate them for storage too, which is good. You can make a fruit leather if you take these things and blend them up and then put them through a dehydrator. You can make fruit roll-ups basically, and they keep for a while. I would love to do a video about making like beef jerky too. That's fun. Um, the peach tree I have. Did you see my video, Jennifer, about my peach tree? Oh yeah, raspberries are good too. I love raspberry. That's my favorite of all, raspberry. But if you haven't seen it, go back to my channel. I have a dwarf patio peach, and it's a really cute little plant. It's small. It's a bonanza patio peach, and it stays small but gives you full size peaches that have good flavor. So for people that don't have big lawns or they just have a porch or maybe a side of the house, they could get a dwarf peach and kind of have the best of both worlds. And it winters over pretty well. I got mine, I think, from Lowe's. It's so funny. Like everything is like with me, it's like either Lowe's or Home Depot or some kind of crazy special order. There's not a whole lot of people that do like plant trading here. I'm probably have the most biodiversity of anybody and I'd say within a mile from here. It's crazy. And I would love to just trade things. I wish my neighbors had things that I could trade. Oh yeah, fruit roll-ups are awesome. Hello, hello, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Getting darker and darker. Pretty soon, I'm putting chickens up. I gotta do that. I gotta get it. I would love to get a freeze dryer, but they're kind of pricey. It's hard to get one under $1,000. But you get that, I mean, you can make all kinds of things with that. Freeze dried fruit and all that. And I mean, the kids love this freeze dried candy. I mean, that'd be crazy. You want to make that and put it up on eBay or something. That's the thing, though. Self reliance, getting these systems set up for you that will take care of you in an emergency, or just for the sheer joy of it. I mean, sometimes just knowing that no chemicals went into this, no pesticides, natural fertilizers, compost. Um, it's very rare these days that you don't hear about things like, oh, microplastics, chemicals. Oh, did you take this? Did you eat this? Did you drink this? You could sue somebody because this was in it. Having your own systems, your own plants, your own homestead, you know what's in the ground. You can even test it if you wanted to. You can send the soil in to get it evaluated. I mean, some people do, especially if you want blueberries. If you want blueberries, I learned that the hard way. I killed about 4 plants until I realized, hey, my soil is too base. I need an acidic soil for blueberries. So pop them in a pot with an acidic soil mixture, and it's happy as anything. And in my other short, like how plants talk to you, the blueberries will talk to you. If it's not acidic enough, the leaves will just start turning red, and that's them just like starving. It's crazy. And you learn these signs. And unfortunately, a lot of us learn by killing a bunch of plants. I mean, I did. I learned by killing a whole bunch of plants, but eventually, unless you find a channel like this that will teach you things, eventually you learn like, hey, I think I'm gonna stop buying blueberries and get online and see what they really need. But, well, I really appreciate everybody that tuned in. It's getting dark. I'm gonna have to put the chickens up in a little bit. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Or if you know somebody that would like my channel, um, if you want to know certain things, if you want to know about certain plants, put a comment in here. If I don't know it, I will look it up and try to give you an answer. I'll try to respond to it or make a video about it. But my goal really is to build this channel up, help people, help myself a bit, improve my property more, and you guys can follow me on that journey. And we can have a lot of fun. We can learn a lot. We can grow a lot of cool things, a lot of things no one's even heard of. Like I'll give you guys, since you're here with me, I'll give you guys kind of a little preview. I think I have ground cherries growing out front again from last year. That winter, that they didn't win over. They die. They're seeds. They put so many seeds in the ground, and I think I have like 2 or 3 of the plants coming up. And I'll do a video about that once they develop a bit more, and I can really make sure that's what they are. If you've never heard of ground cherries, you're in for a treat. They're really good, as long as you kind of know how to harvest them. But that's for another video. I really appreciate everybody. Um, you know, we're just gonna keep in there. You guys are my guardian champions, and thank you for supporting me. And hopefully, I can do more lives if you guys enjoyed this. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.